Hello, hello. This is the My Artifact episode number 2780. Today's date is the 16 March 2023. It's almost like a night at 10 p.m. 10 वाजून 8-18 झाले. I just like I'm actually I just record my gameplay. Okay, and this gameplay is almost like a 43 minute of gameplay. Okay, and 43 minute plus the cutscene. Okay, and as also while recording the cutscene I have to do it multiple times to understand the visuals and audios and synchronizations and everything. So right now i just I just don't want it to talk. Okay, like it's just like blah 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 blah. It's just like I just wanted to just little bit of calm. But one thing is that I just ate my dinner. Okay, and I just ate lots of dinner. And right now I am walking at my rooftop. And I cannot go downstairs right now because I just wanted to just walk here. So that's why I did realize that let's just talk. Okay, like why don't you just walk just silently? Yeah, I can do that, but it just like I don't know, there are something is actually happened today na, so I just wanted to talk even if I'm really tired to talk. But yeah, what exactly happened? Okay, so I was recording this gameplay, Uncharted 4. Okay, so during this gameplay there are cutscene which is actually very like basically na, there are several types of cutscenes. Okay, in the Hogwarts, I'm telling you, the most cutscene that I record in the game is Hogwarts, which is actually I record almost like a week ago. Okay, and in that gameplay almost like a 30 to 40 cutscene. 30 to 40, yeah, 30 30 30 to 40. Like basically my average cutscene in one gameplay average is 3, 4 or 5, max to max 6 cutscene. Okay, but in that specific Hogwarts Legacy there are almost like a 30 cutscene. 1 2 3 4 5 6, yeah, those are 30 cutscenes. Okay, so while like when I play that game now, dude, the entire gameplay is cutscene. Entire gameplay. There is no like basically almost like a 5 minute of gameplay, and rest of the almost like a 40 minute is cutscene. Yeah. So I was very much scared that how should I pull this off? Like how should I do it this thing? So I'm really much scared. Then I just wanted to let's just keep it away. Okay, let's just keep it. And then but it's not the Hogwarts Legacy. This game is actually full of cutscene, full of cutscene. Okay, like you can like basically now this gameplay is belongs to the story mode. It's not has to be kind of like something really game that you have to play while enjoying. No, it's not. It's a kind of like a sit, relax, and absorb all the information that games is delivering to you. Okay, in the story mode. Okay, so basically Hogwarts Legacy is a kind of like completely story game. Okay, so if I skip the one part, the another part would be kind of like a story. Like there are also kind of like a something really, the average cutscene in every gameplay in the Hogwarts Legacy is 10 to 15 average. Sometime it goes 30. So it's a, but also one thing is that the cutscene in that gameplay is actually kind of like a something really one way of cutscene. What is a one way of cutscene? All right, so let me explain to you properly. Okay, so usually when you watch a movie, okay, a scene where are multiple characters are talking to each other. If there are two character, there are kind of like a two shots. Okay, two shots means in the frame you can see two person is talking to each other. Then over the head shot means one person is talking, so that person is talking, then camera focus on that person. When another person is talking, then camera focus on that person. Okay, so there is a two shot. Okay, but in the movie or in the scene there are multiple characters. Okay, 3 to 4 characters. Okay, and sometimes those characters are interact with each other. Okay, so there are almost like a 4 or 5 people. Just an example is that ki Friends, have you watched the Friend web series? In that web series, it's not a web series actually, it's a TV series. Okay, so this TV series, okay, in that scene, there are almost like a 3 to 4 people who are actually talking to each other. Okay, talking to each other. So can you imagine that I have to dub the entire scene by myself? That means I have to dub the every character that he was talking. Also, I have to understand the every word, and I also delivered the exact word that he was saying, and as also I have to understand the timing. It's a lots of things, like basically if you say there is a 2 minute cutscene or 1 minute cutscene. Okay, some of the cutscene are very simple, too short, kind of like a something really very easily I can pull off. But when there are multiple characters, then in the multiple characters now it just kind of like a you have to struggle the juggling between the one character to the another, and camera positions and the words and timing, everything you have to understand, and then you deliver your dubbing. It's a really definitely completely fucked up scene. Okay, it's actually very much possible when you have a script, when you have a script in the written language, it's kind of like a very easy. So you just have to pull the dialogue. Okay, then you know what should you say, so you don't have to put your brain into the verbal. Okay, like that's it, the whatever the thing is written, you just have to read it, that dialogue khatam. Okay, so usually in the dubbing, script is written in the dubbing, but in my profession I am not using any script. I don't have time to write the script, yeah, obviously. So it's just like that, yeah, I just have to understand the what does the character says, and I just have to deliver the this thing quickly. Okay, just third. Okay, so in the Hogwarts Legacy, there are two shots. Okay, like a two-person is talking, so there is a two shot over the shoulder shot, one person, another person. So it's a very easy to pull off. Okay, so recording Hogwarts Legacy gameplay is kind of like something really that I can do it. So that's why it's just like a 20 cutscene or 30 cutscene. I can easily record that cutscene. Okay, so it is kind of like a bit really ah, done it. Okay, but if the gameplay is Uncharted, this Uncharted game na, it's just like wow, yeah. Okay, not only the graphics is also really amazing, but I am not talking about the graphics. I am talking about the real actor. Like basically, what is it is while the game is developed now, the cutscene is actually kind of like a shoot by the actual actor, like the Nath Drake, Sam, the multiple character that you are seeing in the game. Those characters are real. Those characters, they are acting in it. Okay, so when you dub the acting na, you just have to understand lots of things. Same thing happened with the Friends, that I explained to you earlier. Okay, so you just have to understand the every emotions, every when the character is expressing, like basically while he was telling a dialogue, most of the time he was actually the most of the expression is on face, not on the body. Okay, when the kind of like a something really things happen, when then as a character he is actually applied something, he use other organs to execute his dialogue. Okay, like basically is that a shine sale gaand maar dega main teri. So usually in that process na, the face is angry and your hand is actually towards to the person who you wanted to do something really tease or whatever it is. Okay, so it's a lots of things, dude. It's a lots of things, like basically na, almost like a 3 minute of cutscene. Okay, in that cutscene na, there is a three character, 1 2 3 character. Okay, So the three character when they're talking, I just have to understand it, dude. It's just like so fucked up. It took me almost like a how many first of all how I record is that I just understand what he was saying first time. Another time I just mute everything and then I see only the visuals. Okay, only visuals, not audio. Okay. Third time is that ki I have to practice by myself that ki how should I deliver. If I fuck up again, if I fuck up again. But at that time I didn't really record. It's just like I just have to do it. Then I've built the confidence. Then after the synchronize, I started record. Okay. And in that record sometimes I fucked up, then also I synchronize and also record, starting record. So it took me almost like a 2-3 takes. Okay. So understand it properly, and then I delivered this game. But why I'm really excited about this thing, like I do it this thing every day. So today is why I'm really excited, because na, while I was recording, I just feel like that na, कि my content is actually very something that ki very unique. Okay, why is unique is this thing. Okay, first of all is that na, I didn't really seen any kind of like a creator who is actually dubbing the gameplay in Indian gaming industry. I didn't really see Indian YouTube gaming industry. I didn't really see any creator who actually does that. Like basically every creator that I know that actually play the game, okay, and he was telling what is really happened in the game. Okay. So it's a kind of like a breaking the fourth wall and telling the things about what is actually happened in this thing. So it's a fourth wall of gaming play, like techno gamers, most of the top YouTubers gamers that I know. Okay. And not even the like some of the smaller YouTuber, I also listen, I also understand them, and their content is actually kind of like a breaking the fourth wall and telling the audience that what is exactly he was doing and what is exactly the game is telling. Okay. But my content is actually entire dubbing. Like I am, like feels like I am in the game. Okay, and I am playing that thing. So it's a very unique that no one does that. Okay. And as also I am dubbing the cutscene, so it's kind of like a even more difficult but even more unique as also. Right now I'm not getting any views right now in like basically most of the gaming creator is actually focused on Minecraft and GTA 5 for getting views and things like that na. But usually na, if you like and most of the people na, don't really play some of the games. Like I didn't really see like some of the people are playing Spider-Man, Uncharted. No. Like they are playing something like a GTA Minecraft. Okay, that's for sure. And then some of the gameplay which is actually never heard it. Okay, like what is those games are? Those games are kind of like a puzzle solving and things like that. Like not popular game. Okay, I am playing kind of like a very popular game. Why they are not playing, I am not really sure. But one thing for understand is that ki YouTube is actually paying a money to the creator according to the audience. Like what is exactly the audience, like what is exactly is this mean. Okay, so let me tell you one thing. If I am making a videos about the finance and stuff like that, like where should you invest money, where should you all those things, so who will watch my video? Obviously those people who has the money and who wanted to invest money on somewhere. So obviously those person are interested to watch my videos. That means my audience are has a kind of like a really higher amount of money. So that's why they are willing to watch my video and they're willing to pay some sort of money that I am saying this thing. So basically as a like when you have high, those people are kind of like a something really higher CPM. What is a CPM? Means customer through um, CPM is I don't know the full form of CPM, but one thing for sure is that higher is a kind of like the audience which you have is kind of like a high amount of money to pay some sort of like like those viewers are actually very rich. Okay. just an example is that ki if I'm making a videos about uh, kind of like a something really vlog and things like that, but it's not kind of like a things, it's you shouldn't judge by the audience and things like that, because there are almost like a millions of people, and you cannot understand which one is rich and which one is not rich. So you get it now. Yeah, but okay, let me simplify for you for understanding you better. Okay, yeah. So if you wanted to take a tea, okay, in Vardha, so how much money you have to spend? 5 rupees, okay, 7 rupees, max to max 7, okay. If the if that tea was really amazing and they are delivering with a kind of like a really good cups, then max to max price is 10 rupees, 10 rupees cup, okay. But if you wanted to drink or eat, I don't know what should I word you should I use. Okay, if you wanted to take tea or drink tea in Bangalore or Pune or Bombay, can you imagine the how much money you have to spend for one cup of tea? Uh, for sure, more than 10 rupees. Okay, 15 rupees or 20 rupees. Why? Yeah, why? Because of that, ki in the Bombay, like it's a metro city, na? Yeah, but why? Yeah, same cup of tea you will get almost like a 5 rupees, but that same cup of tea you have to pay 20 rupees in the Bombay, Pune, or Bangalore. Why? I'm telling you the exact reason is that ki yeah, obviously the reason is metro city. Yes. What do you mean by that? As a kind of like a when you are actually in the metro city, na, you are earning so much amount of money. Yeah, obviously is that ki when you like basically as a person in a Vardha, you would actually earn money almost like a 10,000 rupees, okay, and you are actually spending everything. It will take almost like a 7,000 rupees you spend, and then 3,000 rupees you are remaining. But in the Bombay, if you are earning 20,000 rupees, then you are spending almost like a 17,000 rupees for same thing that you are doing in Wardha, same thing that you are doing in Bombay. You have to pay 17,000 rupees, and then 3,000 rupees are remaining, which is even less, because the value of the 3,000 rupees in Wardha is kind of like a something really higher than the value of 3,000 rupees in Bombay. Okay. So so let me tell you one thing is that ki the area of the product where it's sold, it matters the value of that product. That, do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, same product, if you are selling in Wardha, you have to pay less amount of money, or you have, and then same product you are selling on kind of like a metro city, you have to pay higher amount of money. So this is the difference, okay. But why is that difference like a metro city? Why? Because is a metro city, as a people who are living, they have kind of like a really higher standard. Yeah, higher standards. Like basically it's a thought process. It's not a technical thing, but it's a thought process of that कि अमीर लोग बॉम्बे या पूना या बेंगलुरु में रहते हैं, बस इस थॉट प्रोसेस से ही चीज़ें महंगी हो जाती है. या अगर गाँव के लोगों को 20 रुपए कॉफ़ी बेचने जाओगे तो हु विल बाय? ऑब्वियसली कोई खरीदेगा ही नहीं, क्योंकि एज अ नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट गांव में ऐसे लोग नहीं हैं जो 20 रुपए कप या 20 रुपए चाय में खर्च करेंगे. नो, like sometimes they just feel like that कि they are not spending even more than 5 rupees, okay. they are, yeah. So this is the real story about this thing, okay. So the product where it's sold, it's matter. Same thing goes with the YouTube, because YouTube is also kind of like a market where are multiple creators, millions of creators are selling their videos. Okay, so in that market now there are almost like a millions of people who can watch any video at all. Okay, like any video, yeah, you can pick this creator, you can watch this video. Okay, yeah, I can watch any video, but why should I watch any video? Like if I am really interested in things, then I will watch that video na. If I am not really interested in this thing, why should I watch this video? Okay, if I am not really interested in finance, why should I watch finance video? Okay, so actually is that the people are actually scattered from what creators and what creators watch and what creator not to watch. So it's a kind of like a something really that you have to understand that कि भाई क्या होता है ना कि ऑडियंस से क्रिएटर की वैल्यू बढ़ती है. इट्स नॉट अबाउट हाउ मच व्यूज एंड हाउ मच सब्सक्राइबर यू हैव. इट्स अबाउट दैट द सब्सक्राइबर दैट यू हैव इज हाउ मच मनी दे हैव. Okay, so basically if my viewers or my audience are actually very rich, then those people are watching my video, so because of that I also became rich. Just an example is that ki techno gamers, he is actually playing this amount of this amount of game, he is making videos about this amount of game. Okay, he is making videos about the game. Okay, and he get almost like a 1 million or 2 million. Okay, same thing goes with me, I get 1 million or 2 million. But he was playing Minecraft GTA 5, which is kind of like a really massive structure. Everyone are making videos on that. So usually techno gamers gain very less amount of money. Even that person has a 2 million views, less amount of money. But in my case, I have a very less amount of views. Like I just say almost like a 1 lakh 2 lakh views आ गए सिर्फ. But still I can earn even more money than techno gamers. Okay, so it's a very perspective of the people. All right, यानी लोगों की परिकल्पना, यानी समझ, यानी बॉम्बे में अमीर लोग ही रहते हैं. ओके, फाइनेंस की वीडियो वही देखता है जिनके पास पैसा होता है. सो दैट्स वाई दिस परसेप्शन, एंड दैट इज ट्रू. ओके, ये परसेप्शन जरूर है लेकिन ये ट्रू है ना डूड. या अगर आप सोच रहे हैं कि भाई मैं महीने में 10,000 रुपये कमाता है, देन वाई आर यू गोइंग टू लिव इन बॉम्बे? ऑब्वियसली नॉट ना. आप 10,000 रुपये कमा रहे हैं, मैं बॉम्बे में कैसे जाऊँ? ठीक है, अगर मैं बॉम्बे में रह रहा है और then I am actually working job in Bombay, so I am actually earning almost like a 25,000, which is really equivalent to the 10,000 that you are earning in Wardha. Okay, so it's a kind of like that game. Okay, ये कुछ इसी तरह से काम करता है ये. So I realized that the moral of the story is that कि I am making a videos about some of the kind of like a really popular game, and my content is really unique. So whatever the money I earn, like basically some of the views and things, that much I don't really have. Like उतने ज़्यादा views नहीं बनेंगे, subscribe, I don't know मुझे don't forget it. I might be on little bit of higher money than the usual gaming YouTube creators. Might be, I am not really sure. Still I have 42 subscribers. Dude, कितनी चूतिया है यार तू. Like basically ना भाई, अगर तू तेरे सब्सक्राइबर कम है, फोकस ऑन योर कंटेंट क्रिएशन ना डूड. तू अभी से सपने देख रहा है शुरू कर रहे. No, just like sometimes, okay, sometimes you just think like that. Yeah, sometimes you have to think about the price. And also I am doing effort every day ना dude. मैं हर रोज तो वीडियो अपलोड कर ही रहा हूँ ना. Yeah, but still it's not good ना dude. Like basically क्या होता है ना कि if you are thinking about the price all the time, you will not the focus on the present that you have. क्योंकि इसी प्रेजेंट में तेरे को कुछ करना है जिससे फ्यूचर में इम्पैक्ट पड़ेगा. एंड इफ यू आर थिंकिंग अबाउट जस्ट अ फ्यूचर, देन इट इज ऑलवेज बी इन फ्यूचर. भाई वो फ्यूचर हमेशा फ्यूचर में रहेगा, वो फ्यूचर तेरा प्रेजेंट कभी बनेगा ही नहीं इफ यू आर नॉट फोकस ऑन योर प्रेजेंट। ओके, डू यू अंडरस्टैंड ना व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू टेल यू ना? तो ये चीज़ें थोड़ी सी मैटर करती है डूड। ओके, सो डोंट थिंक अबाउट द प्राइज। ओके, डोंट थिंक अबाउट कि हाउ वैल्यूएबल द कंटेंट आई एम क्रिएटिंग। डोंट थिंक अबाउट कि ये भाई में कितना यूनिक है और कितना घंटा है, कोई किसी को घंटा फर्क नहीं है। यू जस्ट हैव 42 सब्सक्राइबर्स। 200 वीडियो अपलोड कर दिए तूने भाई, 42 सब्सक्राइबर भाई, शर्म आनी चाहिए डूड। ओके, कुछ तो गलत है ना तेरे वीडियो में, दैट्स व्हाई पीपल आर नॉट विलिंग टू वॉच योर वीडियोस। ओके, तू यूनिकनेस की बात कर रहा है, यहाँ पे 42 सब्सक्राइबर्स है। हाउ यू थिंक अबाउट दैट थिंग ना डूड? It's not actually working out actually, is that? Okay, you just thinking about same thing every day. All right, yeah, I understand. Make sure you are not thinking that well and just be focused on the content creation. And I know your today's video was really good, so that's why you are happy, so that's why all those things came out. But try not to do it every day, because when it got habit, then it's very difficult to pull it off. All right, yep. All right, this is it, this is that. Thank you.